Welcome back to another fantastic episode of DadDimes. This is quarter of a century for us. This is episode 25.
25.
Absolutely. I'm, of course, your host, DJ. This is Justin. We are the dads. We are the drinking buddies, and we're a couple of dimes, if you ask me. How you doing today, man?
It's been a day, man. It's been a week. It's been a month.
A fucking year.
Jesus. We're getting through it, though. It's good.
We are getting
I'm excited.
Well, before we get into the episode here and dive into this bottle, I want to give a shout out to my sister, Nicole.
Okay.
Today is her birthday. Not going to reveal her age.
25?
I think 26. So happy birthday, Nikki. Me and Justin want to serenade you. Happy birthday to you.
That's all I got, man. That's all I got.
Right. So thank you for always joining us.
Yeah. Following the
she'll
channel.
Be on at some point tonight.
Yeah.
But
she didn't see the happy birthday or hear it.
So. She might have.
She learned.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Okay.
And then also today also happens to be cousin Desiree's birthday. So happy birthday, Desiree. May you rest in peace. We love you. Miss you.
Love you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So,
we got it.
So now we're going to jump into this bottle.
What we're doing.
This is Oak and Eden. Now, Oak and Eden's really cool.
Oak and Eden.
Oak and Eden.
Yeah. Eden.
It's an in-bottle finish, which I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little spire in there or something.
Spiraled spider.
Spiral, whatever.
Yeah.
This one's going to be a hot one. It's 114 proof. Also 57% alcohol by volume. But it's also infused with orange liqueur and cognac.
Cognac.
Not Uncle, or what is it? Uncle Shay Shay?
Shay.
It's not his cognac, but it's infused with it. This one comes from a 4-grain base, and the wood is a French oak, and it has a medium fire. A medium fire. Yeah. And why we're pointing all that out to you is because Oak and Eden's really cool, where you could go to their website and you could kind of pick and choose from multiple different things. They got honeys and peaches, and I mean,
build your own bottle.
You could build your own bottle, and then they'll mail it out to you. We didn't do that here.
No.
Somebody picked this out, so
we don't think that far ahead.
Yeah, you're right. No,
when we're getting things done, I'd say, what are we feeling today? That right there.
Absolutely. So this is distilled in Lawrenceburg, Indiana.
Okay.
Which a few of our whiskeys we've tried has come from Lawrenceburg, and then in addition to that, it's bottled in Texas. I forget where. Oh shit.
Well, I'll tell you,
Bridgeport, Texas.
It says Bridgeport, but they actually have a bottling event center in Fort Worth, Texas. So you can go into Fort Worth. You can handcraft your bottle. You can put it together. So
that's sweet.
Yeah. So you can either order it online, add in your own infused spire, your liqueur, put it in your bottle, put your label on it, and go to town. Or you can order it. You can go there in person, or you can order. So it's kind of cool.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it is.
It's been a week.
I'm telling you.
Sure. Oh, Nicole said thank you, DadDimes. She did hear us.
Okay.
She
doesn't have to rewind. That's kind of nice.
She's gonna save that as her ringtone, so when anybody calls, it's us serenading her.
And if she needs a sound bite, we can send that. We
could do that as well.
Yeah. The things we do for our fans.
Absolutely. Let's get into it.
I don't know why we're not already into it.
Let's get the old cork pop.
Yeah. Let's see how this one sounds. It looks good.
Oh, that was a good one. Last few have been a little iffy,
That cork goes real deep.
Yeah. It's a deep cork.
Yeah.
Call it the nubbler.
Bottle and finish, 4-grain spire. Traditional bourbons, 3-grain, 51% at least corn. This is going to be good. I'm excited for it. This one says limited edition has been selected by Ravero.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
And the cool thing about this is it's got the oak spire in there, and it's just going to continue to age with it in there until, I guess, no more oak in there. I don't know how that works.
Kind. I mean, it's a novelty.
Yeah.
It's a kind of a cheater's way of doing things. It speeds up the aging process. I mean, I've been guilty of doing it.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. I'll tell you that much right the goddamn now.
Yeah. That's what our motto was in the State Patrol. Looking back, we probably should have did something different. You know, cops shouldn't be doing that. But hey, you know what? Different time.
Makes sense.
Many moons ago.
When you used to be able
to... Nope. This is dark, though. I mean, it's dark because you are, you're confining it. And you're
That's what the State Patrol used to say. This one's dark.
Oh, my God.
Get on the ground!
That is not true.
Nope. Brandon just confirmed. He was our guest.
I was going to say, we had a guest on here. He's like, no, that never happened, man. I don't know what you're talking about. This is dark.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not going to like it, but I'm like, Jesus.
It doesn't got a real oaky smell to it.
Oh, it does smell good. Man,
it does smell good.
I need to stop drinking.
You need to stop.
I mean, that's not what we do on the show.
Well, we're looking for another dad.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a staple of the show, right?
Yeah.
Well, ooh.
You could definitely taste that French oak.
It's 114 proof. So, I mean, okay, so I've had this before. Not Okanita. I've had this type of whiskey before. This is what you get when you force age something.
Okay.
So it's not bad. The best way to explain it is if you licked this table, that's the flavor you're getting.
So this reminds me a lot of a Blue Note that we've tried, which I absolutely love. Blue Note. Yeah. Similar in flavor to the Blue Note that was aged in French oak. For me personally, I like it. I don't think the oaky flavors.
It's not
too overpowering.
It's not oak. It tastes like wood. It's not even oak, and it's because
is this type of made of wood? That's the old throwback to Uncle Joey.
I like it. You don't get enough time for it to breathe in the porous American oak. I mean, it's not American oak, but it doesn't have that transfer time.
Yeah, this oak won't save you in a war. It's French.
Rifles never shot, but dropped twice.
I'm gonna be honest. I like this a lot, really, with it just being neat.
Well, okay.
I'm a oakier fan. I mean, it's not the double oak.
No, and it's not the charred toasted.
The toasted.
This is. I mean, it's what it's branded to be. It's it cheats.
It's a cheater. Yep.
Which it's fine because I mean that's what they're very.
At least they're trying.
At least they tell you they tell you that. I mean, because I remember we would distill 10-gallon barrels, and I want a product in 6 months.
Yep.
And I don't want to wait 3 years. I don't want to wait 5 years. You would take these spires and you would throw them in the barrel to increase the amount of surface area contact.
Yeah.
And this is the taste you would get. It's not bad. It's just you're not getting the char infusion, the back and forth flow.
You may not be getting like the caramel and vanilla flavors from the oak, right?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah,
that's it.
Because it's definitely lacking those flavors.
Yep.
But it does have a sweetness to it, though.
It is sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is sweet. I like it.
Our buddy Jesse, he liked the podcast. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, yeah, welcome.
We're working on your hat.
Yeah.
So you'll have that here soon.
Again, it's been a week. We've slowed down a little bit.
It's been a week for sure. So it's been a crazy last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
A lot of things going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sad to say that not only did our Colorado Avalanche shit the bed, but also our Denver Nuggets blew a 20-point lead to lose to the Minnesota Timberwolves. So, fuck them.
Hey, it's Rockies season. There we go.
Wonder when the Rapids start.
Glendale Raptors. Let's go watch some rugby.
Woo! I'm for it. Glendale Raptors. Banks XRP
Liquidity.
Yeah, that's a big word for me to say.
I know.
Thanks for joining us on the old Ticker Talker.
Yeah. Got a lot of people going internet Ticker Talk.
Yeah. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else is going on this week?
Well, I mean, cheers to Grandma Jan.
Cheers to Grandma Jan.
May you live
Jan.
life and resting in peace, and we love you as well. I mean,
absolutely.
It's been a week.
It's been a week.
Yeah. But you know what?
But Grandma Jan went out flirting with people, and she was still getting it.
Yeah, 79. She's 79. Out there and she's like, hey, yeah.
And the what is it? The lung doctor,
the
respiratory guy.
I don't know.
He was in there. So
yeah, she knew how to get it.
Rest in peace, Grandma Jan.
Good for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
don't know. This
episode's sad today.
It's not sad. It's not sad. So
it's a celebration of life.
I'm gonna throw this out there. Although there have been some lulls in the week, we get to DadDimes, and here we go. Drinking buddies, we're making it happen. It's gonna be a good night. We're drinking something new-ish, their version. You're already in it, and I love it.
Well, I want to get it chilled, so when I drink it, it's nice and chilled.
Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. Steel balls.
Steel balls.
Yeah.
That was my name in high school.
Hey, that was 20 years ago.
God damn. Yeah. Actually, I did get an invite.
Did you?
For the 20-year reunion.
Okay.
Last one was eventful for sure. My wife's not interested in going, so I don't think we're going to go, but it'll be cool, I guess.
I got a Facebook invite, and that said, hey, buy your ticket here and do your thing here. And I was like, man, I don't want to go dark on this again, but I will throw this out there. I look forward to seeing a list of, like, where people are at. Like, you're off here doing this, you're off here doing that. These ones didn't make it. And I only say that because I look at it and I'm like, I mean, I could have called that. Like, in high school, I'm amazed that you made it that far. And then they went off and they did crazy things and they lived their life. And, base jumping isn't for everyone. But, I don't know about the reunion, man.
Yeah. I'm kind of torn.
I mean, being the #1 podcaster in the state of Colorado now,
autographs and all that kind of stuff.
We have a lot of shows coming up. Columbia tour. I think that's going to be fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got our Northern Canadian tour coming up.
Yeah. Far north
for the Indigenous up there.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool.
Yeah. We should put in for Stars and Stripes so we can go and do this for the troops.
Oh yeah, we should.
Drinking for the troops. That's what we're here for.
Will they let us bring alcohol into, like, Muslim countries?
Is this America's army?
You're right.
Yes.
I'm not asking. You're goddamn right. Oh, you don't like it? Taste this bullet. I don't know.
In other news.
It's fine.
Jesus. This is a party. It's a party in a glass.
Hunter B. Money. What up, Hunter?
I know Hunter. But we know him now.
If that's the Hunter I'm thinking of,
yeah.
Hunter is Brandon's cousin.
Okay.
And we play Call of Duty with him.
Oh.
He took like a
when?
9-month hiatus because he was in college or some fucking bullshit. I don't know. He's like, oh, I got to study. I don't know. But he's back.
He's back.
At least through the summer.
He's back.
Yep. He's back. Okay. So thanks for joining, Hunter.
Yeah.
Appreciate
what's
it.
up, Hunter? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and donate.
Yep. Him and Derek were sending some weird pictures back and forth to each other, which, you know how Derek gets.
He gets a little crazy.
Yeah.
But he has a good time.
Hunter is right there with him, too.
Well, as long as they're having a good time together. That's what matters.
Yep. The joy he brought. Although I opened up my phone to text him, and pictures popped up, and I was not happy. I forgot to delete them. I was like, oh, God.
should have known.
Yeah.
You did this.
Yeah. Fucking Derek.
So, sports went down. School's coming to an end.
Oh, yeah, that's really
nice. Which is nice. Yeah, it's really cool. Summer's about to start up. It's getting hotter outside.
Yep. That means more fishing.
Oh, man.
More golfing.
Yeah.
More drinking.
I mean, if we have to.
I mean, it's our duty as the dads.
DadDimes, yeah.
As your drinking buddies.
We're here for you.
It's our duty to drink.
Oh, man.
We shall be victorious.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that.
I liked it a lot.
Whew.
I already know where your rating's going. I like it.
Yeah. If you want to go lick a 2x4.
That's fine.
They just pulled from a campfire.
I mean, it's not nearly as bad as double oaked.
No, but no.
The French oak is a lot softer. That's what it is.
They have softer hands.
Yeah. Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous? Oui, oui. I'm hoping that we get them as one of our internationals.
The French?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Oh, that could be part of our tour. We'll hit France and Germany. Belgium.
Italy. Spain.
Spain.
And they're all part of it.
Well, Portugal's right next to Spain. Might as well swing by there.
Just do the loop.
Ukraine, Russia, North Korea.
I mean, we'll do the bigger loop. I don't know how Kimmy J's doing these days.
I think he's listening.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. He has to be.
Well, number one fans in North Korea.
Yeah, our biggest fan dedication is from North Korea.
Oh, we didn't do the Porosos yet.
No, we haven't.
I don't know if we can do that on Wednesday, though. Anyway, we're going to go back to this now, and it is chilled. It's on a ball. It's steel. You've already tasted it, so...
I actually have a really good idea for Porosos. I won't pitch it on here.
Okay.
I am going to pitch it to you.
Okay.
You're kind of already against it, but I think it would be funny. It would also bring us some views based off the content, and I think it's going to be great. I ran it by my mom, my son. Everybody thought it was hilarious. So,
really,
we'll get there.
And that is?
We'll get there. I want it to be a surprise.
I mean, you could just pause the show and I could just turn this down and they can't hear it.
It's going to be a special guest.
A
special guest.
Oh, follow the life create. Look at him, Hunty B.
Yep. My boy Hunter. See, my mom even said, yes, do it. So if our number one fan says do it, we got to do it.
You got a sweatshirt. I don't know what else you want from me, man. All right, we'll do it. It's fine. We'll do it.
All right.
I'm in.
You hear that commitment, Mom?
I don't care what it is. Let's do it.
All right.
So what else do we have going on this week? We have...
Our next guest is going to be Jeffrey Epstein. You agreed, man. It's not.
Do you have him?
No, I don't.
Did you steal?
I was just joking. Yeah. So. Dan Schneider. It's not. We got kids here. So.
Who's the other? Bill Cosby.
Well, we'll just have to make sure our wives get their drink from sealed bottles. Bill comes.
They're not getting a Jell-O cup?
No pudding pops.
No pudding.
No pudding pops for them. That's for damn sure.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I like that. No pudding pop. I gotta have that pudding pop.
So we did go out to the front yard. For those that don't know, Justin pulled out his tree.
That's not true. You pulled the tree out.
Well, I think you did. I don't remember.
I swished it around a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
You sword and stoned it.
I yanked it out of the ground. My shirt was off, sweat glistening off my chiseled body, and I ripped that tree out of there. And then we put a golf flag right there.
Yeah.
And so we chipped from my yard into his
golf cup.
Yeah. And
hole in one.
We got to do that today.
Yeah.
I did hit a hole in one.
First time ever.
Yeah, first time ever. I did not shotgun a beer, so
par 3 regulations.
Yep.
Brandon's Picks joined. Ooh, I don't know who this is. If you could tell me that name.
Nope, but that's a North Korean buddy I was just talking about. Thanks for joining the podcast.
Kugnodoy I love it, man. What's up, bro?
Thank you for joining. If we mispronounce your name, we're American, and that's where it named us. So
you knew what you got into when you joined the show.
Thanks, Steve, for joining us. We appreciate that.
That's what we do on DadDimes, man. We just have a good time drinking buddies. This is better cold.
I mean, I took a couple drinks and I just drank it out of habit, I guess.
Yeah, no, it is. You cool it down. It is actually, it is better. This is not licking. I mean, that's what it is. You lick a 2x4, and that's what that tastes like.
It does calm down that initial oak flavor.
Yeah,
quite significantly. I mean, it's pretty good. I'm gonna be honest. I like the neat oak flavor too.
Yeah,
it wasn't bad in my opinion. That was actually rather good. Had something on my tongue.
I will. In a blind test for 25 bottles, there's no doubt I can pick this one out. This has the most unique profile compared to any other bottle we have.
That is true. Like I said, it does remind me a lot of the Blue Note French oaked barrel.
Okay.
I could probably pick this out if we put both of them together. Yeah. That'd be tough. I could definitely tell the difference between this one and the double oaked.
I could tell you the difference between this and Stag.
Goddamn, I love Stag.
You're just like bringing the memory back. There's like a glisten in your eye every time.
Grab the Stag.
Taste test.
Oh, goddamn, the Stag was so good. But we're talking about Okanagan, and this is just one of many possibilities you could have with Okanagan.
Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of options, and this is not sponsored by Okanagan, by the way.
No, not at all. But if they want to sponsor us, we could have an Okanagan
right
here, over there, right here.
When are we going to have a State Farm or Progressive?
State
is it State Farm? No, it's not.
Farmers.
Yeah, when are we going to have a Farmers logo right
Samudio
here?
Farmers right here.
Come on, man.
I mean, we've had them on.
I know.
We've had both of them on.
No star. You know what? From now on, I'm thinking that our weekly top contributor, just like stars, and cause there's some rising ones I've seen on there, but we're gonna put their name up.
Yeah.
I think
if we're talking about stars, it's my mom. Actually, my niece Ella and Logan. Yeah. I think they sent us the most stars last time. They sent us like 500 or something like that.
Jazzy Brer and Nicole Glue, they're all reacting to our show right now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Let's see.
Oh, Kimberly just responded. Hell yeah. We'll get the sponsorship going.
Yeah. See, hell
yeah.
I knew we could.
Your banner's right here. Done. Or over there. Or in the front.
I saw that there was an uprising star, and I couldn't remember. I think it was your brother.
Oh, okay.
By the way, we've earned $25.88 to date. We're moving on up in this old world. I love it. Love it.
So if you run into me and I don't recognize you, you know why. We made $25.
$25. Where did it say? It said you're up and coming. You're. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sorry.
That's all right.
Published. We have some published. We have recent posts. We're just doing DadDimes Life. So
DadDimes Life.
I'll write that down. I think it was your brother.
Okay. Mark.
Avery. Yeah.
It's my brother.
Yeah. He's a rising fan, is what they call him.
He's a rising fan.
Yeah. I like it.
That was my nickname in high school.
I thought it was Steel Balls.
Or the Riser.
Okay. What do we got to do, man?
Tomato.
Tomato. Uh-huh. So, are you getting any other flavors out of this? Cool it down. It does taste more than licking a 2x4 from Home Depot. And I haven't done that, by the way. I would assume that's what this is.
I have done it, and it doesn't actually taste like this, so I'm a little offended. But it says it's infused with orange liqueur and cognac. Mm-hmm. I don't take... Keep in mind, I haven't really drank too much cognac, but I don't taste any orange liqueur in there either.
I've had orange liqueur in tequilas.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's it. Margaritas.
Margaritaville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Margaritas.
Delicious. Margaritaville.
Yeah.
I'm not pulling it from here yet.
I'm not. I like it neat. I like it like this.
Yeah.
So far for me, it's pretty solid.
All right.
Makes me want to go and create a couple more bottles and see what we come up with. And when Oak and Eden calls us for a sponsorship, we'll have all the bottles and we'll be able to review all of them.
We'll go through all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're tagging
Same
us,
night.
so we'll see. Oh, God.
Same night. We'll do them all same night. I'll tell you one.
We'll do it for our DadDimes fans.
The last one's going to be the best. By far.
Yeah? You can't taste anything?
Yeah. Pretty much. Like, this one right here tastes good.
This one is... First time you fall out of your seat?
I haven't done that yet. You're right.
Yeah.
And
these seats are known for it, though.
Yeah. We've had some people fall out of these chairs.
Yeah.
Shout out to our neighbor Rob.
He was looking to make sure someone wasn't coming in the door, and gravity took care of it.
By the way, you still owe us for the chair.
Hey, man, we're on the low-end budget. You got to make it happen.
Yep. We duct taped and flex sealed it back.
A little bit of super glue, yeah.
Yeah.
Gorilla glue.
So at our park, we had a few leaks, huh?
Oh, God. All right, so...
A few leaks at the park.
Yeah, we had some things going on. We had to do the boss duties. Mm-hmm. Community says, "Hey, we need a hero," and they didn't answer the call, so they sent us.
Would you dance if I asked you to dance?
You could be my hero.
Let me be your hero. I got awkward.
Okay, how to get that fixed? That was good. I don't know what else.
I'm not going to say it.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, you're right.
I know
that's pretty good.
There's a Cadillac for sale in the community.
Is there?
I don't know.
Cadillac?
Yeah. I thought it was going pretty fast down the road, and not for sale.
Our community.
Oh,
he doesn't live here.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, not in our community.
Just slow down.
Slow down. We had that conversation the other day.
Had a car stolen in the old hood.
What was it, yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah, some fucking thieves were in our neighborhood opening doors, stealing shit, and then they stole the neighbor behind me's car.
Yeah, they were jiggling handles.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
I'm gonna throw this out there. You know what happens to you? Karma.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get fucking sat on by a hippo. Something's gonna happen to you. You're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm living my life and it's so good," and then you'd be like, "Oh, what? How did the elephant get out of the cage at the zoo?" And Karma. You did this.
Yep. Why did I get stabbed 83 times? I don't know, officer. I told him stop, and he ran into my knife 83 times.
So he just kept running.
He just kept running back and forth.
running again.
I feared for my life.
No, man, I don't get that, though. I got a story. I was in high school 20 plus years ago. Reunion.
It's a while ago.
And my car... A friend of mine's brother was a little nerd and kind of a butthole. And I came back out to my car one day and I couldn't put my key in. Like, it wouldn't unlock. And I was like, what the hell? He's like, oh, well, yeah, I was trying to pick a lock and try to figure it out. And I'm like, don't touch my car. Like, you're stupid.
Yeah.
So, lock didn't work. Drove it over to my dad's house. Because the lock didn't work, I couldn't lock the car because I couldn't get back in the car. The key wouldn't go in the thing and I couldn't unlock it. So I kept my car unlocked. I woke up. Went outside the next day. Car stereo was stolen. CDs were stolen. I'm like, God damn it. Right?
Damn. Yeah. For our younger audience, what are CDs?
Compact discs. Okay. It had music on it. Some had movies.
How'd you used to store them in your car?
In a visor pack or like in a book. It was crazy.
In a book, and as you're driving, you got to flip.
Yeah. And a book was this thing that had pages and it had words on it. We don't have those anymore. So that happens, and I'm like, oh man, that sucks. I am hanging out with some friends like 2 or 3 weeks later, and one of my friends is driving around, has this new stereo in her car. And I'm like, man, I used to have one of those. She's like, yeah, some of my friends were out, and if you don't have enough spaces in your driveway, you shouldn't be having your stuff out on the street anyway. They're out there getting what they need to get. This is what they deserve, man. If you're so rich you don't have enough space in your driveway, this is on you. And I was like, that's real funny. Because my stereo was just stolen. And she's like, no, I swear this one isn't. I went to Car Toys and got this one. They didn't steal this one.
You lying bitch.
It's like, you mother.
Oh, I'd have hit her.
And I'm like, it just, at that moment, it kind of like, you're justifying this behavior. Yeah. Well, if you didn't do this, then I wouldn't have to steal from you.
How about you get a job, you son of a bitch?
Hey, Amari joined. Awkward.
What's up, Amari? Thanks for joining. Slow down when you drive, buddy. We still love you.
Hey, man. I'm still here for you.
I'm not going to lie. That was kind of bullshit what those kids had to go through, if their story is correct.
Is it too heavy of a story for tonight? I mean, it's DadDimes, and this is an actual, DadDimes story. Like, what are you supposed to do when you're a kid? So maybe not. I don't know, man.
I don't think it is. I don't think it's too heavy because, as you know, some of the kids listening, or I don't know if they're kids, but some of the parents listening have kids that are minorities that can relate to it, and then some don't. Some are just white people. That
I'm pretty sure that the guy that joined in that I couldn't spell his name.
He was a minority.
Yeah, so let's tell him the story.
And he's gonna get profiled for not driving good,
wrecking into things.
Yeah. So, I get a call.
Okay.
I get a call the other day. About a week or two ago.
Hang on a second. Let me make sure that we do this right. Here we go.
Hold on, let me think. Okay. I get a call the other day from Dominic. I'm at work.
Yep.
I'm on a building it's 5 stories high.
Yeah.
I have a crane that has one of my swamp coolers that we're installing on top of this building.
Yeah. Yep.
He's like, Dad, Amari just got pulled over. Can Justin come get me? I said, well, have you talked to Justin? Well, no, I was going to call him. I'm like, well, yeah, he could go get you.
Yeah.
My first instinct was like, oh, fuck, Amari got pulled over. He's a young black kid.
Mm-hmm.
And my first thought was like, I hope the cop's cool. What should not be your first fucking thought.
That should never have
right?
to be your thought. No.
So I get a call from Dominic. I'm like, yeah, call Justin right away. Hang up.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm on top of a building, coordinating my job, basically, right?
On top of the world.
On top of
living
the world.
Living
it up. Mm-hmm. You text me a couple minutes later. Yeah, go get him.
Yeah.
And then we talk about it. So, car full of high school kids. You know, the oldest, they're 16. No,
kids.
Maybe 7. One might be 17, but they're all 16, 15-year-old kids driving down the street. Now, they were speeding.
Allegedly.
Going way faster in a slower speed zone than they should have been, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
The cop comes up and starts cussing them out from the beginning and saying all kinds of stuff to them and get your fucking ass out of the car is what one of the kids said that they said to him, which is uncalled for because you have a car full of minority kids, right?
I think you pull minority out of it if you just like
car full of kids in general, right?
In general,
yeah. But Dom's the whitest kid there.
But then you start adding the layers to it. Yes, absolutely, you're correct. But that is something to think about. That again, allegedly, this is a perspective from the people that were in the vehicle, and it should be recorded somewhere.
Body cam.
Body cams are amazing. They tell a lot of truths.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So the story is the officer walks up to the car, is unprofessional, using foul language, increased tone, screaming, yelling, which I go back and forth on. Should they be upset that they are contacting a vehicle of people that are conducting alleged dangerous behavior? Adrenaline is up. emotions are running high, that does happen.
Yeah.
It absolutely happens.
Which, if you pull up to them,
yeah,
show your frustration, because nobody wants to call a parent saying, hey, this car crashed and your son is responsible for killing 4 other kids in the car, right?
Absolutely horrible.
So you could show your frustrations and be upset about it without being unprofessional about it as well. It's a learning lesson, and it's a life lesson that could have went over so much better, depending on what actually happened, right?
And that's where this problem turns, is, you know, the court will decide the outcome of the criminal behavior, the alleged criminal behavior, right? They'll say, you know, this person was going this fast, or they weren't. They either had a license, didn't have a license, was in the process of a license, that there was kids in the vehicle that shouldn't have been in there due to regulations of state law. That is all for the court to decide. That is legitimately the justice system. Now, the law enforcement system is enforcing the laws that are broken, and that is citation, towing cars, calling parents, whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
You were enforcing the laws that have been set forth in the land by the people who say, yes, we want this to be illegal because it creates a safer environment. When I heard how this contact went, it really made me think that, you know, we have a system in place where, whether I like it or not, I was never taught early on, when you're pulled over, keep your hands on the steering wheel, because there is a fear that I would be, my life would be in harm's way from being in contact with law enforcement. That never, ever crossed my mind.
Yep.
Growing up, and then once I started working with various minorities in my profession, they're like, if we didn't teach our kid this, we would get a phone call that our child was shot because they were reaching for a gun, or this perpetuated reality that, you know, well, I didn't know what they were reaching for. They were reaching for the license. Well, I didn't know, because there is this belief, and it's statistically incorrect, but there is this widely accepted belief that if you are a person of color, you are going to be targeted and killed by law enforcement. So to fix that, you create proactive positive contacts that say, hey, there's not a division and there's not enemies between race in the population and those that are there to protect and serve.
Yep.
What happened here was a Caucasian police officer who was very energized, enraged, angered, has now set the standard for what these children believe is every contact with law enforcement.
Yep.
And that perpetuates the system of fear for minorities in our country, and that is wrong.
And it took this one stop just to change their whole outcome on their interactions with police officers, which isn't right by any stretch of the imagination. I joke a lot with you, but you've had people come up with their phones and doing those
all the time
safety checks.
Absolutely.
And
audits.
You know, and most of the police officers out there are like you, where, hey, like, not a big deal, it's whatever.
Yeah.
But you catch the one or two that's having a bad day or whatnot, and then now they've changed the outcome of, 4 or 5 kids for the rest of their lives?
But it's not just these 4 or 5 kids.
Well,
because how many of them are now telling their friends and telling their friends and telling their friends and telling their friends? And it creates a further division in a line that it needs community partnership, right? Like, law enforcement doesn't work unless there's community integration.
Yep.
And we create these values and we create these systems and we create these contacts of, hey, I remember 98% of the time that I gave someone a ticket, it ended with a thank you, I was in the wrong.
Yeah.
And usually it was a mandatory ticket. It wasn't. I gave far more warnings than ever for tickets because you know you did something wrong, right? You knew that you ran the red light. You knew you ran the stop sign. You knew you did all of these things. And us having a chat about it probably isn't going to change it. A ticket probably isn't going to change it. But the interaction and the engagement of, all right, you know, he gave me a break, changes the perception of the next time you talk to a cop or the next time you're incorporated with a cop. And I've been retired for a while, but
You're still my hero.
This one just it really bugged me. So, if that is the case, I honestly believe with everything that that's a different one. I got to deal with that later too. That was community page. Yeah. Ugh, the things we do.
I got out of one ticket in my entire life, right?
Yeah.
I'm driving with my wife, right? She's pregnant with, I believe, Dominic, maybe Eliana. But she's pregnant. She's like 8 months pregnant. And we're driving up Sheridan, just past 92nd, going to 104th. And she's like, you need to hurry up. I got to pee so bad. We're going to the in-laws, right?
Yeah, 110, do it.
I wasn't going 110. I was going like 55 and a 45.
Yeah, Mach 50. You deserve it.
So I'm driving, and I'm like, all right. So I'm trying to get there because my wife keeps yelling at me. She's got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And cops pulled me over.
Yeah.
He walks up. He's like, woo! You know why I pulled you over? I was like, yes, sir. I was speeding. He's like, why were you going so fast? I was like, I leaned back. I was like, my wife's pregnant. She says she has to pee, so she's been yelling at me for the last 5 minutes to go faster so we could get to her dad's so she could go pee. Peeks in, sees her. He's like, all right. He grabs my license and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Goes back. He wasn't there long.
Yeah.
He comes right back. He's like, sir, I understand exactly. My wife has just had a kid. Slow down. Get to your dad safely. Blah, 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 blah. He let me go. That was one ticket. I didn't have to flash any boobs or nothing. This one time, this lady cop pulled me over.
Yeah. Oh, you got a ticket.
I got a ticket.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can just start with.
She pulls me over. And I think I'm going like 7 miles an hour over.
Yeah.
And she pulls me over. So I kind of pull my shirt down.
Yeah.
Flash a little cleavage. And no, she gave me a ticket. She didn't care.
Oh.
So.
Wasn't into it?
No. She probably wasn't into my type.
Oh. Gotcha.
Ruggedly handsome.
That's it. It's the beard.
I don't think I had that's the problem. I didn't have a beard at that time.
Yeah.
Now I do. I got this luscious
locks.
flow of
man.
locks. Yeah, man. Yeah. We'll call it man.
I like it.
Oh, you already drank yours.
It's so much better on ice.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it pulls the 2x4 out of the taste.
Okay. See, me personally, I think it takes away from the flavor quite significantly.
Yeah, it needs to.
I don't think it does. I like it.
You just licked a paint stick.
Okay.
You're like, what are the fumes have been good for me so far.
I'm only mildly not smart.
I mean, presentation's cool, man. I don't know. Going up for some more, I guess.
Well, I mean, you liked it a lot with the iced up.
It changed the score for sure. All right, so you have no more sports to watch for a while.
Yeah, unless you want to watch the Rockies.
I wouldn't mind going to a game.
I mean,
if the price is right.
That's true.
Free.
If it's free, it's for me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. If the Rockies want to sponsor DadDimes and make us your local Rockies, whatever, I would
drinking buddies.
Yeah, I would go to a game.
Yeah, that should be. What are they saying?
My mom said, "Oh my God, what happened when you pulled up, Justin? Was the cop still there?"
Yeah. No. Yeah. So I God. It's always kind of awkward because when you talk to a cop and you were a cop or are a cop, like there has to be this like interaction of, hey, when we're having a conversation, I know what you're saying, you know what I'm saying, and there's this mutual understanding. But to get to that point is like, I see your badge, you don't know what my ID is, so I always give my driver's license and then my retired card underneath it to just
I'll show you yours if you show me mine type deal.
It's kind of like that, yeah. Because it's hey, it's not a status thing of like, oh, well, you need to know who you're talking to. It's, I want you to know that who you were talking to understands and has been in the exact same situation. So when I'm asking what happened, you could just tell me, and it's not going to have to be it's not going to have to be an awkward conversation.
Well, because it's a brotherhood at the end of the day. Even if you've never met this guy,
absolutely,
it's still a brotherhood, and he knows you know exactly what he's going through at that point in time.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, where are we working? I was like, yeah, I work for Glendale. Is everyone okay? And did you get a hold of everyone? Because those are like the biggest frustrations is, I have to get a hold of parents, and if I can't do that, then I have to like bring them into like the juvenile assessment center, and like I have to do. And if we can ease some of those things, it makes your job so much easier. Yep. And we're gonna do that. So when I arrived, I get out of the car, and I talked to the first guy. He's like, "Hey, do you have any questions for me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, if you wouldn't mind." He walks across the street. I hand him my ID because it's just like, if he wants to run me, whatever it is, I want to make sure that he knows that it's completely transparent. So if he needs to know who I am, if he needs to run my name, if he needs to make sure that this is a safe contact, it is completely like, I don't have to give you my name. What crime have I committed? Am I free to go? Knock that off. I hate that so much. I get it, and I'm all about maintaining your, but like don't create barriers when you're trying to create conversations. So, he sees that we have this conversation. He ended up being the school resource officer. He wasn't the one that pulled him over. Yeah. And I'm like,
through the whole time, the school resource officer was completely cool with everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And I was glad that he was there more than anything. And he was like, yeah, the traffic cop, he was over here, and he's the reason why they pulled him over. And I'll tell you, the stretch of road that individual was doing his radar, his speed assessment, they don't do that. So they had gotten calls, I am sure, of people racing down the roadway, so he had to go out there and do speed enforcement during this time.
He was probably grumpy because he had to do that.
Because he had to do his job. Yeah. No. So I didn't have that engagement with him at all, the one that allegedly has this, ego. I had the former Marine who's the school resource officer who's there trying to support kids and having them be successful. So whatever that engagement was between him and the initial officer, the contacting officer, I think really diffused a lot of the things, because what it sounds like, his conversation with the kids was a lot more like a lesson learned of, hey, you guys did something stupid and you really could have got hurt, or you could have hurt someone else. Yep. This is a time to change that behavior so you don't do it in the future, because I don't want to call your parents. Yeah. And tell them that something bad happened to you.
That was my point with Dominic is he was like, this cop's being such a dick, and I'm like, you better be respectful. First and foremost, you be respectful, right? Yeah. And then secondly, I'm like, if this was you, like, I would be in your fucking, like, you'd be getting your ass whooped, personally, for me. Yeah. Like, you don't do this type of shit. Yeah. But then, so I sent him that text message, just not yelling at him, but letting him know this cop is upset because he's probably had to call young kids' parents saying your kid killed not only himself, but 3 other kids. Yeah. And no cop wants to be a part of that, right? Yeah. So I explained that to him, and then I spoke with my wife, and then my wife was like, well, he's like, all I wanted to do was talk with my dad. Like, I just needed my dad. Mm-hmm. And so when he said that, my wife told me that, I was like, well, fuck, now I feel like a dick for sending him that, And so I also let him know, hey, I love you, and I just want you to be safe. Yeah. Like, same thing, lesson learned. Yeah. I just want you to go out. I just want you to know what you guys did was not okay. Yeah. The way this cop is handling the situation.
It's not okay.
Not okay. I don't know if he handled it inappropriately because I haven't seen any footage. Yeah. I trust what my son says, though. Mm-hmm. So, and then in addition to that, talking with Amari's mom, the cop was even such a dick to her when she went to go pick him up. So it's pending, and Black Lives Matter. No,
On the last episode of that.
It's not.
Are you going to kneel? I can get the anthem going if you want to.
I'm a patriot, man. So Trini says Amias is pointing to the screen and saying hi, hi, hi. So
hi.
Hi, buddy.
What's up, little guy?
What's going on,
buddy,
pal? He's actually so when
drinking buddy bottle.
He drinks seltzer water. I got his fishing pole ready for us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
right.
We're gonna go fishing. He's our new fishing buddy.
Tis the season.
Yeah.
All I know, man.
I'm excited for it.
It's been a week, but the week got a little bit better. DadDimes always does.
This is what I look forward to throughout the week.
You know why?
Wednesday.
Drinking with the buddies, with our buddies, live streaming.
Live stream.
Right now we have 8,762 currently watching. Just in the U.S., we have 37.1 in Taiwan. The Taiwanese love us. That's cool.
Shout out to Taiwan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We got a lot.
North Korea, 8, but
hey,
that's the general in
Kim,
his top 7.
Thank you for allowing you and your security to watch us. Appreciate it.
We should do the interview.
Oh, we won't try what the interview did, Kim.
No, man, we won't work with the CIA. We won't do that, man.
Hell no. But if you want to come and have us interview you, we'd love to.
We'll get a booster.
Mm-hmm. We'll get a booster chair for you. Or you can sit on my lap. Shit, I don't care. I'm a big American, so sit on my lap. We'll fucking talk about it. I'll hold you. So yeah. Trini said 8,000 ? Exclamation! And then she says ducking, and it says ducking. Congratulations.
Yeah.
We're kind of a big deal, Trin.
Yeah.
So
yeah. We need to take off the exploitation so she can really speak her feelings.
Are we censoring them?
We don't, but I'm pretty sure that there's a setting in one of the apps.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hold on, I thought we were in America where you could say the F word.
Yeah, but you can't say it on TikTok, which is a Chinese platform.
Well, you can't?
I don't think so.
All right.
There's a setting in there.
Jeremiah Cook.
What's up, man? What's up, Jeremiah?
Joined us. Thank you.
All right, so
I was gonna say F China, but we get a lot of followers on TikTok.
We got a lot of TikTokers. Yeah,
China. Whatever.
Yeah, they have a great wall.
So I've heard.
Good rice.
Yeah. They don't have Wagyu though. Where's Japan at?
Yeah, we need to get sponsored by
Wagyu.
Number 5 only.
Samurai. We need to get sponsored by Samurais and Wagyu.
Samurai. We'll drink the Hibiki if we want to bring them in.
Oh yeah. We should. Oh, sorry.
All right, back to the whiskey. It's had a wild ride. Neat is where you're gonna rate it. So I'm gonna rate it 0 to 5. You're probably 4.3.
I'm not going to say 4.3.
Thank God.
This, to me, neat.
Yeah.
Is going to be probably a 3.6.
Okay.
3.6. I like the flavor. If you like a French oak flavor, which is different from a doubled oak or an American oak, French oak is definitely lighter on the palate.
Yeah.
I personally enjoy it. So 3.6.
It's gonna get better. We're starting off at a 2.0.
Okay. For you.
For me, it's a 2.0.
For me, it's gonna go down.
I feel as though if you grabbed a 2x4, you lit it on fire a little bit, and you're like, I wonder what that tastes like.
I got 2x4 over there. 2x4.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw this out there. I'm pretty sure that we could do a side-by-side test, and I couldn't tell you which one was which.
All right. We're gonna do
a live.
A live. And we're gonna see if that holds true.
All right, so we're chilling it up. We put it on the spheres.
I'm gonna go 3.3.
Oh, you're going down.
Going down.
Okay, it's jumping up for me to a 2.8.
Mm-hmm.
I like it chilled, and then it gets good, but not for you.
Not for me.
Putting it on ice. Putting it on the
so
rocks.
when we go on ice, I'm gonna give it to drop it down to 2.8.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
2.8 for you.
I think when you dilute it, it takes away too much of the flavor.
Yeah.
Now, of course, if you like the oaky flavor,
Yeah.
you're gonna like it neat.
It's not oaky.
Well, I mean, I think it is. It's French oak.
It's.
Hold on.
I mean, it is what it is. Like you, if you go into America Furniture Warehouse and you go to the French oak section and you dip it in whiskey, that's what you're gonna taste, man.
I don't think American Furniture has French oak.
Yeah, it's their like third generation version. That's what you're gonna taste. But you put it on ice, and that's where this thing shines, man. That's where this thing starts getting good. That's where I'm going to go up to a 3.2. That's where I'm going to say you go from a 2.0 of to. And you go. All right, man. All right. Well, here we go.
I mean, different palates. Yeah. Different palates. I like black coffee. I like chewing tobacco.
I like black coffee.
French oak. You like one of the three. You almost have a vagina.
I got a joke, but I can't say it.
You could say
no, it's a coffee joke.
We're an hour in. How many people are going to listen the full hour? Besides our dedicated followers. You could say it. You're fine.
Not doing it.
Text it to me. I'll say it. Where's my phone?
No.
Who wants to hear Justin tell this joke? Let us know in the chat. Either way. If we get enough, he'll say it.
It's a coffee joke, and it's
a coffee joke.
Controversial.
Who cares? Are you American?
Actually, this is probably the most American joke you'll ever hear.
Thank you.
This is understand. Mm-hmm. This is the north side of the jokes. This isn't the south. This is the north. Okay.
So it's not the Confederate. Okay.
Okay.
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay. All right. Well, man, okay.
Just do it.
So,
let's see.
How do you like your coffee and slaves?
How? I mean...
Free, you jackass. You fucking asshole.
I was going to say black, so
no.
That's much better free.
No.
Free at last.
You're horrible.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm all about humanity and love, and you're over here making choices. God damn, you're racist.
That wasn't even bad. My response was way worse. Like, when you said free, I was like, oh, I'm going to say black.
Yeah, you were wrong.
I was wrong. Sorry.
God damn. I
do like my coffee black, though.
Yeah, but if you go into 7-Eleven, they give it to you for free, even better.
If you're a first responder.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I used to love about being an EMT?
Donuts.
Voodoo Donuts.
Yeah.
A 5-gallon bucket of donuts for $5. That's probably why I'm fat.
You had to pay?
Yeah, I did. We didn't flash our guns and say, get on the ground, Mexican. Like some of us.
I didn't have to flash it. It was already out.
True.
All good. But I'll throw this out there. DadDimes on the Rocks, episode 25. Oak and Eden. 4-grain Inspire. You gotta either love it or hate it. The good news is you can show them on camera now. You just screwed it. There you go. There's a Spire in there. There's a little surprise for you in the bottle.
I think we're just too far from the camera. I can't see
it could be. It could be. Turn it around.
I mean, same.
I can't see it. All right. So, DadDime, Dime of the Week, episode 25.
Yep. What is it?
That's what I'm actually asking you.
I have no idea.
No?
No.
All right.
I'm not good at that stuff.
You've been pretty good thus far. Any reviewers have some DadDimes?
Nope. We haven't had any interaction with the viewers from there.
Yeah, they don't care, do they?
They don't. Be kind.
We always say that.
Yeah, we do.
Dad dime of the week.
You know what? If you got a shit week, just fucking drink. Bury it deep. And let it explode somewhere where it's completely unnecessary. Some chick fucking cut you off with the buggy at King Soopers. Fuck you, you whore. Like, that might be okay. Dad dime of the week. Bottle your feelings. Let it explode somewhere else. Cheers.
That is not the dad.
Love you guys. We're done.
Dad dime of the week.
We'll end it there.
Anytime that someone cuts you off, always remember they could be smaller and trying to run you over in a car.
Oh, yeah. I almost got ran over by a midget, right? Oh, we can't say midget. I almost got, a little tomato.
It was so...
I seen the husband eyeballing me. I didn't see his wife behind the buggy, and she was hauling ass, gunning for me. And I picked up the phone. Was it Thanksgiving or Christmas?
It was Christmas.
Yeah. Picked up the phone, talking to my wife. Hey, did you want this or that? And I walked this way. I seen the husband. I didn't see the wife, but she was gunning for me. So, you know what? Fuck you. All right.
Dad's time of the week. It could always be worse. You can be taken out by the smalls.
Yep.
All right. Final thoughts, and we're going to call it episode 25. Episode 26 is going to be next week. I don't know if we're going to have a guest or not, but we're going to figure it out when we get there.
Yeah, we're supposed to have guests this week, but your friend, what?
He actually had to go out of town and deal with some family stuff. Again, it's been a hell of a week. So
yeah. I was excited to have him on.
Aaron, yep. We're going to have him on maybe next week, maybe the week after. Depends if he gets back in town or not. But
next week, if not next week, the week after, we'll get him.
It's going to happen.
We'll get him for sure. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate the support. Thank you for everything. And we love you. And have a great night.
God bless America. We love you all. And we are out.
Mm-hmm.